Tonight, the owner of Manderfield's Bakery shares what is next for that family business after the EF3 tornado did that to the building. The storm destroying that long-time Menasha location, leaving the family to balance cleanup with keeping the business moving forward. Samantha Cavalli reports from Menasha with details on the next steps.
3rd Street and Plank Road look completely different than what they did just 4 weeks ago to the day after the EF3 tornado tore through the Fox cities. Just over my left shoulder, you can see what's left of Manderfield's Bakery, the original location in Menasha, and we got an answer today on whether that bakery is going to reopen.
We don't plan on rebuilding right here.
The longtime Manderfield's Bakery building is now coming down 1 month after the tornado destroyed it. For owner Jerry Manderfield, the cleanup also brings memories of the business his father built.
A couple hours ago, I ended up watching the rest come down and just kind of reflecting on the different memories of everything from Dad acquiring the building to remodeling and adding on, and then all the memories in between.
Manderfield says the family has not yet decided where a future Menasha location could be. And if they do return, he says it would be a store for selling baked goods, not making them. For now, he says the focus is on keeping the business operating elsewhere and his employees.
We don't know exactly what the future holds for a new location.
Manderfield says he hopes the space becomes available eventually, but he does not yet have a timeline or location for a future Menasha store. In Menasha, Samantha Cavalli, Action 2 News.